towards the end of my marriage, I would have physically just hurt myself because that's the point that you get to. You get to a point where you can't even, you're such a shell of a human, you can't even think of how do I get out of this? That's a thing that I never understood growing up. I always said that if I was ever in abuse, I would just leave. But the manipulation that happens and your brain chemistry, the way it changes when you're being abused, that you can't even imagine leaving.
Right.
You truly can't. And that whole thing with you said, answering, it's so interesting because I just remember so many fights were about that I didn't answer quick enough or the right answer, or it doesn't seem like you want to. And it's like, it didn't matter. So these are the kind of things. Now, that didn't happen in public. In public, they may actually say things to you that only is a slight or
Yeah.
is a put down, and that's called dog whistling. And so it makes you feel really bad. Like they could even compliment the living heck out of somebody in public when you were dying to get a compliment. But
Yeah.
they'll do it to a stranger or to somebody. And in my case, it was to the one he ended up marrying next. He would just like dote on her. And then at home, I'd be dying. My heart would just be dying.
Yeah. I've had so many people talk about their partner, blatantly comparing them to somebody else in the room, you know, like giving a compliment, let's say to somebody and saying, "Oh, that's a beautiful dress," or "Oh, that's a beautiful suit you're wearing," and then
Yeah.
turn around and say, "You wouldn't look half as good in the same thing." Like
Yeah.
things like that.
Yes,
And,
exactly.
you
People
know,
don't get it. It's
and
so
somebody just listening may think, "Oh, that's just a joke," or they may, and the person who says it sometimes even laughs to make it sound like a joke, but you get drip fed that 24 hours a day, 32 years of your life.
yes,
That's going to
exactly.
have a horrible mental toll on you.